Oh, oh, hello, Dragonfly. How are you doing? Uh, this Sunday, this bank holiday Sunday. Busy, busy. Ah, yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. Good to hear. I've been a little busy too. Mostly on Saturday. I watched a lot of football yesterday. Some of it was good, some of it not so much. Oh well, Nico with Potato. How's it going? Good to see you as well. Click this here, as you do. Need to get that link there, as such. And I need to link this to the chats, as you do. You worked about 12:30 a.m. Jeez, Dragonfly, you were a busy individual. Oh, indeed you were. Oh my God, Juan, how's it going? Good to see you as well. Oh, it's been a wonderfully warm day today. The thunderstorms are threatening to come over, but they seem to be avoiding this part of the world, and I hope they continue to avoid this part of the world so I can enjoy the nice weather a few hours longer. And mainly so I don't lose my run to a lightning strike. Yes, one time I actually did lose. I just realised I actually have the wrong picture up for this. Whoops. I shouldn't have that picture at the start. I should have this. Oh well. Just to remind you, so this is my Doomworld Ironman League run of Double Impact. As you can see, this is the current state of play with the Brit Bowl of this year. So far, Mutt has won 3, Dragonfly has won 1, and is currently in the lead to take this month's quad, unless I win, which I'm hoping to do right now. There's now its potential to be your first month, yeah. So for those who don't know, because you never know, there's always people who are going to see this for the first time. Basically, the Doomworld Ironman League is where each month. I'm going to be talking about Ironmans a little bit later on as well. There's an interesting development that's coming up. Very interesting development in terms of Ironmans. I think it's going to make things a little more interesting next month. So basically, Alfonso picks a WOD each month, and the game of the Ironman is to run the WOD on one life without using saves. Once you die, your total number of maps is added up, and we've been testing out doing maps every time but man's creating SH. No, does. Cool. Glad to hear that, Nico Potato. So basically, it's based on time, but also number of maps cleared, and the person who gets the furthest wins the league. Now, usually the same few people win the league because you get people like Crypto and Demon of the Well, and sometimes the mapper of the WOD is superbly good at playing their own creation at a fast pace. God forbid. But the Brit Bowl is a contest between myself, Mutt, and Dragonfly. And the person who has the most number of wins between us three will win some kind of trophy, I guess, or bragging rights. And we still need to sort out last year's Brit Bowl, eventually. It's like 5 months now, and we still haven't decided what we're going to do to settle the score, if we bother. Perhaps we should meet up and lose us by the winner of beer. Oh, we could do that. Maybe. Have an AIO meetup, who knows. So this month, it's Double Impact. So now we will zip back to the WOD. And oh look, a very familiar name. Damn it, sweet. I sent you the text before you started. I went to Twitter. Guess that's annoying. Oh, my phone is charging upstairs. I'm charging it up so I can go out later. So I missed whatever you said. Assuming it was Killing Floor 2. Maybe I'll have a chance after. Depends how long I last. Hello, first of all. How's it going? Good to see you as well. Flaps. Depends on journey distance. Hey, I am all up for meeting people, but maybe in the summer or whenever. So yeah, it's Double Impact this month. Double Impact is pretty infamous. It's my all-time favorite Ultimate Doom mod. I played this years ago, and I have fond memories of it, and I really like this one. I consider it to be the best Ultimate Doom one I've played so far, in fact. I originally played this for the Doomworld Megawad Club way back when I first started. Yes, your chat's working, Fuzzball. And it's an interesting WOD. Basically, it was designed by two mappers, Ralphus and Rock King. You may recognize Rock King. You may also recognize Ralphus. And the basic idea was that each map, one of them would work on half of the map, and the other one would work on the other half. So basically, they both put half the map together, and then they split, and they did it 9 times, and then released it. And it was awesome. They created a very interesting style of gameplay within Ultimate Doom. I mean, when you think of Ultimate Doom in terms of gameplay, with the limited library of enemies, and not using first victim of the Ironman, see. Oh, well, Gone King. When you think of Ultimate Doom fighting, you tend to think of, like, without using custom enemies, you really have to make very good use of them, because there's no Archvals, Revs, Mancubus, Archpatrons, Chain Gunners, Phenomenals, and so forth. You have a very balanced but a very limited monster set. What they managed to pull off in this WOD, which I have not seen replicated since, is they managed to add a sort of a very fast-paced action feel to the levels. The levels are basically all about fighting lots and lots of weak enemies in a very fast-paced manner. You know, maps in this contain around 400 enemies, and yet you will not feel like a slog. You know, I mean, if you were to be told, for example, you're going to play a map on this that has 400 enemies in Ultimate Doom, a lot of you would probably groan at the prospect, because you're automatically thinking slaughter map, slogfest, tedious enemy spam, right? Well, they managed to pull it off a very unique way, where they managed to use a lot of enemies in using the Ultimate Doom library with no custom additions, and it feels fun, which is one of the hardest things to do when you make an Ultimate Doom WOD. You know, to make the gameplay interesting. And they managed to pull it off pretty well. And massive props to them. And I'm totally doing those just to add a bit of time so people can hop in or whatever. I'm not just doing this randomly, also I want to reminisce how good this WOD is. So I'm going to enjoy playing this. I'm also going to enjoy, hopefully, figuring out the secret exit. I'll clarify right now, this is a Category 3 run, but I haven't played a lot of this. I looked up the secret map exit, and now I know where it is on E1M3. I don't know how you get it open. So hopefully it won't be too hard to figure out. But I guess I have to take the secret exit. Did you get the secret exit, Dragonfly? Because if you did, then I'm going to have to do the same thing. You know, to get that one extra map over here. If you didn't, then I'm perhaps starting to feel as pressured. Oh, I asked, did you get the secret map on your run, or did you not? And this is why I love low latency. I can get a quicker response. I just need... No, you didn't actually get the secret map. Okay. So, in theory then, if I get the secret map and clear it, my target then is just to get to E1M6. Oh yeah, I suppose I should tell you all where the other two died. Muck died on E1M3, and Dragonfly died on E1M6. So my target is to get to E1M7. Although, and thank you for the follow, Sage of Fire, and you may notice a brand new notification emote thing. Thanks to Antares for that, Revenant with a Horn. I've swapped out a few of the pictures. So if I'm right, if I get the secret map, then I just have to get to E1M6 to beat you. And if otherwise, I have to clear E1M6, I think. Fucking Revenants. Hey, BBW Venice, how you doing? So, I guess then, if I get the secret map, all I have to do is just get to E1M6 and I beat you. But if I don't get the secret map, I have to clear E1M6 to win the Brit Bowl. They're particularly awful in hard WODs with complex. I've never played complex yet. It's on my request list, isn't it? With Scythe? Or was that something else? I forget. So, basically, if I want to win the Brit Bowl, I need to get to E1M6 at least. With the secret map, or E1M7 without. So, most of WOD, basically. And this WOD's not easy either. It is actually quite difficult. Sort of. In a very distinct way that you'll probably not notice on the first map, but you'll definitely notice on the second. And afterwards. The first map doesn't have as many things. The first person I heard pronounce fee with an I sound rather than E. Age of fee. Age of fi. Fee. Five. Oh, boom. Okay, so let's see. I'm not going to read the text on the thread. Again, if you want to read the thread, it's there. Go right ahead. May E1M8 have service. Okay, also I am playing the hello, Chris. I mean Sage. How's it going? Good to see you. I don't know why I didn't recognize the name straight away, to be honest. Do you run this with vanilla or any mods? I run this vanilla, and that's because the Ironman League is vanilla. But I mainly run WODs with vanilla anyway. I only run things with mods I've already played, because that way I can judge the map set of the WOD, not the mod. You get my drift. I smell the blood of an Englishman. So I am running the fixed version, not the original version, the fixed version. Which they found a bug, funnily enough, in this, which, funnily enough, led to a fixed version being released. Considering this came out in 2011, they then had to release a fixed version. 7 years later, they finally released a fixed version. Alright, so I need to set this to Doom strict compatibility to make sure it all works. Potential game starters and bugs, but all of them are fixed in this version. Good evening, John. Just came about half an hour ago. I was back for that. Oh, good. Tebo76, good to see you. You've been playing on to Pro 21. Well, all I can say to that is, well, I'm not a brutal streamer, but, and this is a long but, because I don't think he'll come back and do it. BZ Plasma has returned recently. Yes, he actually has returned. However, he's not too keen on playing Doom, as far as I can tell. But he was the original brutal Doom streamer with a lot of consistency. So go ask him if you want to see some brutal stuff. Or, one of the other people. How did they release the Missing a Bug Fix version this year? They released it because of the Ironman Week, Nuclear Potato. They literally, a few people ran into bugs and then they had to release a fix for it. So it goes. Right. Anyway, less talk, more action. Sorry, it's been nearly 15 minutes. So I have to set this to Doom Strict. As you can see, Doom Strict is enabled, which means good old Infinite Hide Actors. Yay. I just love Infinite Hide Actors. Hello, Mutt. How you doing? The other contestant in this. Okay, we're just gonna... I should be fine. I'm not gonna... I don't accidentally press these buttons. If I do, anything major. Now, you might want to know different mods. You're a big fan of Complex. Well, I might play Complex sometime. Especially if I start doing multiplayer stuff. Right, so... I don't think we have to worry about... this version of GT doesn't have the hit scan problem, so we should be okay to go from the word go. Alright, so... You're hungover and extremely depressed, so you're hoping for a short run. What, so you can come second this month? Well, I'm hoping for a long run and my first point. Remember, Dragon... I don't know, Mutt. You may not want me... I don't know, Mutt. If you're thinking of the Brit Bowl, you might want me to win. Remember, if I don't win, Dragonfly does, and then he's 1 point behind you. You need to think more tactically. You need to think, if Suitepee wins, I'm still 2 ahead. Yes, you have to... Exactly. There you go. I got Mutt to cheer me on. No, no map 1 yet. Alright, so my goal basically is to get to E1M6 with the secret map or E1M7 without. And here we go. And it's an Ultimate Doom mod, so we obviously have the custom title. Right, category 3 run, everything is set. Hello Dubs, hello Hextoken. Let's play. So this is maintenance area. Welcome to Mars. Whatever. Welcome to Hit Scan City. Welcome to Pistol Zombies. Welcome to Secret Shotgun, which I knew about. I remember some parts of this WOD, but not a lot. Get out of here. I'm certainly going to enjoy playing it again for a few moments. Hi Twitch, I missed you. Already muted because of spamming. Ow. Let's get the axes inside. Yeah, well, this goes. Wow, me? What the hell am I doing? Hey there, 5Emus, how's it going? Good to see you. Demon Steel is life, Demon Steel is love. So you're not really going to see what makes this WOD stand out in level 1. It takes like a level or 2 for it to kick in, but once you hopefully see past level 1, you'll see what I mean when I was talking about at the beginning of this stream. And why this WOD is my favourite Ultimate Doom thing. Now Twitch has gone. Shut that down. Wow, he survived that. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's a giveaway, isn't it? Level 1 is a piece of cake. Yeah, I don't remember level 1 being too hard. It's every level after level 1. Just be careful with shotguns. Yeah, I'm going to have to be careful with that the whole WOD. Oh yeah, there's also a couple of callbacks to Ultimate Doom in this, which I've noticed, especially when I looked at the video of where the secret exit was. Ultimate Doom gets a lot of love in this map set. A lot of callbacks to some levels in it. I did not remember this secret, but whatever. You have definitely died on map 1 of this set. Yeah, fair enough. There are a lot of nasty traps in this. But it's Ultimate Doom, likely, but it's not that it's not really the hardest Ultimate Doom whatever, but it has its moments. And oh boy, those moments, they can surprise you a little bit. You died on E1M7. E1M8 is an absolute nightmare. It's tough. This part we're about to come to, this is the first real tough part of the whole WOD coming up. You're about to see what Double Impact's all about in a minute. Once this room is cleared, of course. You'll see what I mean. Wow, that was cool. And thanks for the host Video Gamer Games, good to appreciate. Alright. As you can imagine, yes, there is a switch in my pain sector. But it's not alone. Look at that! Evil placement of Spectre. Evil indeed. And now the carnage begins. Yes, thank you Antares, by the way, for making that for me. It is appropriately awesome. So yeah, you see that kind of trap there? That's a lot of what you're going to see in Double Impact. A lot of traps like that. Lots and lots of things to kill. You're very rarely going to have a lull in this WOD. At all. A sound effect. Sure. Go for it. I'm all for sound effects. Right, let me see. I'm trying to remember. What did I come back here for? Oh dear, I'm being an idiot again. Duh, where do I go? Red Kudo. And that's kind of the feel of the whole WOD. You sort of go through area to area, you kill lots of things on the way. This is a good WOD for speedrunning. It's fast paced as fuck. Like, I imagine speedrunners would love this WOD. It's so fast. Like, they just place enemies everywhere. You know, and there's so many devious traps and little things to do. Oh, this gets a bit nasty. Yeah, this is... Forget what I want. Need to make sure I keep enough space. Oh, wow. Ultra gear. Nasty. I'll send you a WOD file when the Ironman is over. Sweet. Good. Yeah. All that and I need a yellow key, so I didn't even get what I wanted from that just yet. But it lowers the platform down. What am I doing? Being stupid. Yeah, you don't see it happen too often with pig keys and anything really. Fatality. Oh, there I go, running past an entire trap. So, believe it or not, the worst thing about this WOD, danger-wise, is shotgunners. Shotgunners are not your friends in this WOD. I'm actually going to go back and get that help from out here. I think he is 40 max damage. Alright, and I think I can head this way. No, I haven't found the chain gun yet. No. I mean, I know it's a category 3 run, but I don't remember a lot of the secrets and stuff. I'm sure I'll be fine. Oh. Oh shit. What the hell? I could not see that spectre. I am a blind idiot. Murder these fools by the masses. Okay. We're in. Shotgunners are never your friend. Well, that's true. They are not. Ever, my friend. It's not to be ignored. Okay, I think there's a few more here. Oh my god, what the hell? Surviving 2 shots, not on my life, buddy. Damn. I think that's it, isn't it? There we go. Level 1. You down the secret map to a surprise shotgunners on the west from behind. Aye. Well. That's the kind of thing that will happen in this WOD. Especially in later levels. So level 1's not too hard. So we move on to level 2. Congratulations for not dying on the first map. And here we are, E1M2. Monster count jumps to 265. That will not be lowering anytime soon. If anything, it will go up. But don't worry, the high monster count does not mean the levels are long necessarily. They're just full of action. Lots and lots and lots of action. If you've never played this WOD before, I would strongly recommend playing it. It is pretty good. You don't have to worry about ammo too much. You don't have to worry about, like, health. They give you the tools, it's just up to you to not suck and die something stupid. Chain gun would be a really nice thing to acquire at this point. Just gonna say. Ow. You're not one of my cool anymore. And thank you for the follow, leopard_bull strike. I assume that's what you're supposed to say. Shit. Ah! Ow! Fucking hell. Uh-oh. Extra enemies. Man, I'm not finding that chain gun. I'm gonna need that chain gun as soon as possible. Thank you. That might have been a slight mistake on my part. I don't actually know what's to that left side. Ow! Jesus, man. Wow. Oh god, that was... I'm so grateful for the lack of enemy being there at that moment. Does John's turn seem choppy to anyone else? Choppy? Ah, there's a chain gun. Finally. There we go. I am running this in software mode. I don't know if that changes anything. It's fast, sure, but... What? This is GZ Doom. I don't use Diablo. No, I play my WADs in GZ Doom. Oh shit. Oh yeah. Yes, I showed the comp levels. I always do that. Just in case you want proof. There you go. Running on Doom Strict. Thankfully, Infinite Height isn't a big problem with this one. Spectres ganging up on me, however, it's a different story. Thank you for dying. It's vastly appreciated. Ooh. I found a secret. By complete accident. Welcome to the chat room. Thanks, Twitch. Hello, Imp. Hello, Imp. Hello, Imp. Please stop taking 2 shots, Imp. Ah, jeez. Sneaky shotgun placement. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. What the fuck? What the fuck? Wow. Okay. That was... Hey, man, how's it going? Okay. Apparently, I was killed by a Spectre. I was trying to deal with the Spectre, and then I was being shot to death. Okay. Well, yes, as I said, this is the joys of double impact. It's very intense, and apparently I did not handle this earlier very well. Anyway, there you go. I'm told you're known for cautious play. How is this cautious? I don't always play cautiously. It depends on the map set, Exodokin. In this one, you can get away with being a little more aggressive, but my mistake there was being a little too over-aggressive and getting killed by a Spectre. Yeah, Double Impact is a fun WAD, though. That being said, it's just, there's a lot of setups where you can die to stupid shit like that because it's all action-packed. You don't get it. This is what you saw in the very limited time I've had, unfortunately. That's the whole WAD. Every level's like that. I can't believe I died this early, though. I play a lot more cautiously on certain maps, Exodoke, and I sometimes don't play over-cautious. Going from Erin's Brush Rush. Let's look at that, then. Oh, cool. Let me get that to the list. Well, this is embarrassing. Kind of. I just get a few people in, and now I have not much. Alright, let me just look at this WAV file real quick. What doot? That is brilliant. I'm going to add that immediately. No, it's really not Exodoken. It's looking terrible. How can I die on map 2? Well, I'll just quickly show people what a couple of the later levels are like. Just to show you that this does keep up. Look at that. There's your third level. 480, 30, whatever monsters. No, the positive thing, Tunike, is I'm not going to be doing that. I'm not playing Slender today. No. So as you can see, yeah. The action just keeps coming. It doesn't stop. It just relentless with this gameplay. Well, you got what you came for. So it doesn't get any easier in that regard. It just keeps on being like this for all the levels. Like some of the levels have less enemies than others, but you can see the gameplay just remains the same. You know, it's a lot of tight fights. Enemies are all over the place. Every room you go into has more enemies. It just really plays very well. That's one of the reasons I really like this one, because it just... This is that nice gameplay buzz of like, there's nothing too complicated about it. You don't get lost too often. You just kill things. There's lots of stuff around to kill. And you never really get bored of it. Because every room's just a new fight. I know, yeah, shotgunners can kill you. Because, yeah, why not? And it just keeps going on and on. Alright, you get the idea. If you never played this before, is that you should definitely play this. It's great. And... yeah, I guess Dragonfly wins this month. Yay. I'm gonna have to start playing better. Man, I'll at least show you what E1M8 looks like. Alright, sure. E1M8 is actually an interesting kind of map. Very interesting little finale that they put together. The basic idea is you're supposed to lower all the switches and then escape. It's pretty cool, overall. It's not. It's actually quite a scary level because you gotta fight about 3 or 4 cybers. I can't believe I died. I really thought I'd do better on this. I mean, this is the kind of one I thought I'd be okay at playing. I guess not. I'm so disappointed in myself. It's just really poor. Oh well, good thing there's another Ironman competition I'm going to join in on. Because that's the last thing I can mention at the start of this. The Doomworld Ironman League is about to get some competition of its own as from this month. So, for those who know the streamer called Dying Camel, who is a popular Doom streamer, he is arranging from the start of next month his own Ironman tournament thing, which will involve a Doomworld post. And basically, he's setting up his own Ironman thing for a few months. So I will be participating in that as well. So yeah, the Doomworld Ironman League is about to get a little bit of competition. It's not a secret or anything. You can go on Dying Camel's stream and see it down below his video. But yeah, there will be 2 Ironmans running for at least a couple of months, and I'll be taking part in both of them. So should be fun to see what Dying Camel picks. And I think the emphasis on his is that people mostly need to play is what's blind, I guess. What's up next then? I don't know. I'm not going to stream Sunna tonight, I don't think. After this disappointing performance, I'm not really in the mood to embarrass myself any further. No, another time. I'm just going to do something else with bits, I think. No, Camel's Community Project isn't out yet. I think the last I heard from Pinchy, they were waiting for Out of the Mantoid to update his map. Oh, here we are, still waiting. Nah, I'm not going to play any... Oh, I know, sorry, I'm sorry I'm such a disappointment to you, you know. I'm sorry I disappointed you. It really breaks my heartstrings or something. What was that one guy that holds up the weeds for months? Swamp Fox! Nah, I'll continue to play Sunder. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll try and get past the Zealous Machine. Anyway, thank you all for watching. Sorry this one was short. I spent more time talking about the WOD than actually playing it. And I'll see you all next time for hopefully something a bit less embarrassing. Fuck Spectres, fuck Spectres, fuck Spectres, fuck Spectres, fuck Spectres.